We're back with our conversation with Vice Mayor Robert Garcia, candidate for mayor of the city of Long Beach. Robert, leadership is so important to any institution, whether it's a university, a city, a corporation, and the character and personality of the leader has an enormous impact on the institution. What would you like people to know about you that would give them a positive impulse to make you their leader as mayor?
Well, I mean, I think one thing about me that I'm proud of, my family's proud of, I'm an optimist. I honestly believe that as a city, our best days are ahead of us. I believe in the power of positive thinking. I believe in the power of being kind to people. I believe that you should be honest, you should be kind, you should have respectful dialogue, that you shouldn't attack people for the sake of attacking people. And that's what I'm going to bring to the office is I have a character of someone that you don't see me going around saying things about other council members or having public arguments, because that's just not me. I believe in consensus building. I believe you listen to each other, you do your homework. If you're going to disagree, you try to do it, try to do it in a respectful manner. But I'm gonna have an optimistic view of Long Beach. And growing up, like you mentioned earlier, I grew up in a difficult situation at home. Certainly, a lot of people living in one little home and not a lot of support or money. But we were optimistic. We always thought that the next day would get better.
Well, I have to comment that it's amazing because I think you share that with your opponent. He grew up in difficult circumstances and somehow came out an optimist about the thing. So, that's very important: character and integrity and personality. And we mentioned earlier how Mayor Forster has embraced your candidacy and endorsed you personally. Can you list some significant vote or issue on which you disagreed with the mayor in the 6 years you've been a council person?
That's a good question. Let's see. Well, I think one area where I think we were different and on a different place on was I came out publicly and supported the living wage ballot initiative that came forward through a lot of coalition of leaders. I know the mayor did not come out in favor of it, and that's okay. But I believed in that. I thought it was the right thing to do. I thought that if the city is able to give and support and provide support to a modest increase for people that have been working 8-10 years at minimum wage, and we're able to help them out just a little bit more, I supported that. I think that was the right thing to do. The city supported, as you know, it passed with, I believe, over 65% of the vote. And so I think that's an area where I think we had a different view, but I think it was the right thing to do.
What issue do you think will be important in the next 4 years that we haven't already talked about with regard to leadership and the mayor?
Well, I think what's going to be really important this next go-around is ensuring that as we grow the city, we're not out of the woods yet, that as we grow, we also think about the neighborhoods and the environment that we're in. And I think we're entering a new phase where we have to really consider the community more. And oftentimes during boom years and when there's a lot of growth, things like environmental protection, things like integrating the neighborhood into projects are sometimes put aside. And I think that is a mistake. Now that we have the financial strength that we're in, now that it's going to be new development, there's more interest and more dollars coming into the city. Developers are looking again to build. There's more interest in rebuilding infrastructure. We got to make sure that we're also very open and bring people in.
What role do you think the mayor appropriately should play in attracting new business to our city, getting big companies to come here or to look at Long Beach? Well, just paint the role of the mayor as you see a Garcia mayorship.
The role of the mayor, first of all, is you're the ambassador-in-chief. And I think it's really important that the mayor is selling Long Beach. You're selling Long Beach not just to the community, but you're selling it to the business community, to the region, and quite frankly, to the world. You are telling people all globally what Long Beach is about, why to bring your business here. We got to make sure that people that we're doing trade with, that they know why Long Beach is great, our schools, our parks, our community. We got to sell the city the right way.
So the salesman-in-chief, if you will.
Ambassador-in-chief.
Ambassador-in-chief. Okay, that sounds a little better. Okay, we'll be back with the rest of our show, but first we have to pause for these messages.
Build Trainees mixes California style with continental cuisine that includes fresh seafood from around the world. Since Phil is the chef, the menu has a wide variety of pastas, salads, soups, and appetizers that feature his unique personal touch. And the Italian-American signature dishes are simply beyond delicious. You never know who you're going to run into at Trainees, from the famous sports legends on the Wall of Fame to local celebrities having a drink at the bar. For the best fine dining experience, visit Phil Trainees.
I want to improve my career opportunities.
I want to earn a higher salary at my job.
I'd like to finish what I started.
The new Bachelor of Arts in Liberal Arts degree completion program at Cal State Long Beach will help you achieve your educational goals while keeping your life in balance. Contact our customer service center at 1-800-963-2250 for more information, or visit us on the web. Let CSULB help you finish what you started.
Take care of those who are closest to you, from our family to yours. Mccartys Jewelry, since 1932.
The Renaissance Leisure Fair for a joust and a turkey leg. Fun for the whole family. There's food, performances of all kinds. Food! Hundreds of shops offering unique handmade works of art. A collection of games. Food! Play RenQuest and live your own legend. We like turkey. Come, join in the fun. Renaissance Pleasure Fair.
The Renaissance Pleasure Fair, where fantasy rules. RENFAIR.com.
I think in the primary election, the community voted a generational change. Both Vice Mayor Garcia and his opponent are youthful candidates, and the community decided that they would want those to be the two in the runoff. Both candidates do have impressive personal biographies and overcame some challenging circumstances to wind up where they are. So my congratulations to both of them for being willing to participate in the political process. Without good candidates running, democracy doesn't work. So Robert, thank you for that. And just any final thoughts you'd like to share with our viewers?
Sure. Just that, I'm running for mayor because I love the city and I love the people here. We have incredibly great assets and resources. I always say the best day of my life as an immigrant was the day I became an American. And I'll never be able to give back to my country what my country has given to me. So I'm in this because I love my country, I love my community, and I love Long Beach.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you for joining us here on Straight Talk.
Thank you.
Okay, and thank you at home for being our guest, and please be with us next week for the next edition of our show. Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Straight Talk has been brought to you by the Port of Long Beach, the Press Telegram, and Scan Health Plan. And remember, Straight Talk is viewable 24/7 at straighttalktv.com.